Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm just going to find one of the tractors. Yep, we'll take the Puma and we'll go and hook up to the beet harvester. Now, you're probably wondering, how did I remember we're doing beet? I've recorded this episode straight after the last one. Yay, I remembered. I was like, I want to do another one for tomorrow just so I get tomorrow's one up as well. I know you're probably like, oh, but then this one, yesterday's one, is going to be late. It probably was late, wasn't it? Okay, so let's go check on the interface, GPS, whatever you want to call it, and see what kind of crops we got. Okay, looks sugar beet. Sugar beet's in that field. And do we own that field? It's under 12. What's under 12? 13. We own field 13. Okay, so let's go to field 13. Trying to figure out what button to close that yoke is. Okay, we'll go to field 13 and we'll do a sugar beet harvest. It should be a small field, I hope. Jeez, I couldn't see where the bloody yoke was. Because first, never used this, so that's kind of like why I was like, oh my god, the cow just got milked. Get milked, son. I kind of slurred my words there, didn't I? Get milked, son. There we go. Gotta be clearer sometimes. My voice isn't as clear as it used to be. But yeah, speaking of farmers, we knew a farmer down where we used to live, in Cork, and he passed away recently. Well, he wasn't really a farmer. He had some land and he used to hire it out to contractors. So I guess he was a farmer. He was the soundest guy. He really was. He was just a really nice guy, and it kind of shocked me when my mom was like, "Oh, he's died," and I was like, "Wow." Like, cause he had a stroke. I just wanna literally just wanna be out here and just be like real deep with you guys, cause like you're probably young, watching this, or you're probably young enough. I don't think I have people that's like 40 or 50 watching this, but even then people, if there's people, sorry, I took a bit of unrealism there because I couldn't get out the gate, but seriously, like he was a really nice guy, because we used to go trick or treating when we were younger to him. He was a really nice guy, and he had loads of dogs. He used to breed terriers. Were they terriers? I think they were. Oh, but he really was a really nice guy. Really, a gentleman, I have to say. He was a kind man. He was old, obviously, but not a young guy. But oh man, when I hear that, it just. Wait, were we meant to go down there? I don't know. I think we'll go through this field. Yeah, it was really sad, but he had a stroke prior to it, and what really got to me is, like, I don't like strokes, you know, no one likes them, obviously, but the thing is why I really don't like them is both my granddads on my mom's side and my dad's side had strokes, and yeah, just, that guy had that man had a stroke, and this was like a couple of months ago, and then to find out today he's actually passed away, and the funeral's tomorrow, which I won't be going to. I know you're probably like, oh, what? Why would you go? My dad's gonna go, and because I just can't. I don't want to sound like a dick, but I just, you know, like, I feel like I just don't want to go, really. Okay, so I think we can just turn on harvester. Ooh, okay. So there's a lot of things we have to do here. Okay, so we'll go straight down here. Okay, this is weird. I don't know how. Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah. So he had a stroke and he passed away. And like I don't like death in general. I'm very scared, and I'm very cautious about everything in my life. And literally, like, if I won't do something if I feel like, obviously it's unsafe, but where am I going with this? Basically, live your life like you want to live it. Like, don't hold back on things you want to do. If you like, let's say, oh, hang on, I'll be back in a second, hold that thought. What? I can use the microphone. Dad's cap. Why would I have his cap? Yeah, Jesus Christ, would you? Go, it's downstairs, I don't have it. It's not under me. Alright, so sorry about that. And we're back. So yeah, basically, live your lives the way you wanted. We're on this planet for, people would say we're on this planet for a reason. Obviously, we're on there to live. We're on there to learn. We're just, in general, like, if you believe in God, like, God put you there on the planet for a reason. And if you don't believe in God, well, that's your own choice. Personally, I do, but I don't believe in, like, Catholic God. Personally, I believe, well, I do. I'm Catholic, and I like, obviously, what am I trying to say? It's hard to talk about this religion, because there's so just wars I know this isn't normal really for my kind of channel, but I'm not gonna do this a lot, but basically, religion, I'm going on a big tangent here. Religion, it's why? I know people just have to say war over religion, war, we want war over religion. It's just, I just don't understand it, really. It's confusing me. But yeah, anyway, you gotta live your life. You're putting this earth for a reason. I don't, like I was saying, I believe in God and whatnot, and I don't like study Christian religion. Like, I'm Christian. I've gone communion, confirmation, all that jazz. I'm done. I don't go to church. I go to church at Christmas or anything. I'll go to church if someone dies. I just personally praying. I will do it. Like, but I'll pray to my own God. Like, literally, I have my own. Like, I'm not. Like, I'll be like, oh yeah, God. He's not everybody else's God. You gotta have your own God. If you follow into that trend of having someone else's God, well, not someone else's God, but like, the thing about, like, I can't speak properly today, but to be honest with you guys, but I have my own God. He is his own personality. He's the way I want my God to be. He's the way I want God to be in general. And it's good the way, if you have that, you can. Yeah, it's good to be like, oh yeah, I still worship God in general. Like, God is still there. He's still like the main homie. But like, I'm not going around preaching it. If everyone has their own views, so I respect that. You don't believe in God, fine by me. You do you. That's the gist of it. Things. I think we're gonna take this John Deere now, and oh, for crying out! I hate this preheater thing. No tractor actually has a preheater. Well, around Ireland, you don't really have it. I'm lying. Okay, people, I'm just frustrated with this preheater shite that they have to have. All right. I love this tractor though, I really do. I don't like the hand. But yeah. Religion. Like, people say, oh yeah, all Muslims are terrorists. Who in their right mind thinks that? Who in their legit right mind actually thinks that? To be honest, you're disrespectful, and you're a horrible person if you think that. Like, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna say something now that people might get offended. American people, because I know I've looked at my analytics, or whatever you call it, and I have American viewers. So this goes out. I have UK viewers. So hello to all the UK guys out there. Beautiful country, England is. Lived there for 3 years. I loved it. Honestly, I did. But I didn't live in the countryside. Actually, no, bloody hell. I lived in Wokingham and Hurst. Sorry, sounded like I didn't say that right. But I lived in them two places, and Windsor. Around Windsor there, I was always in Windsor. Nice place. Queen has a castle out there. I was in that castle. Or is it a castle? Yeah, it is a castle. Windsor Castle. I was in the castle. Oh, fantastic castle. I went there at school. Really, I love history. I love history in general. English history, Irish history, American history. I love history. I don't know much about history, but I want to learn more. Like, if you could ask me like any questions on history, I actually don't know. Hang on, we gotta put the pipe out on this thing, so I don't know which way the pipe goes. Oh, is this the thing at the back? Okay. Yeah, so I like this rooster thing. So let's press O. Oh yeah, no. Oh. Pipe's on the left. That means driving on the crop. Okay, so let's go drive on the crop. This tractor is less laggy than the Puma. Sorry about this, guys. I know it's very, very unrealistic. But yeah, like I was saying, I love history and everything. And yeah, so oh yeah, the American thing. This, like, do you know, you'd see these videos and it's these Americans. They're all, yeah, we hate everybody. Basically, that's basically what they are. That's basically who they are and basically what they do. They hate on everybody, and they think anybody that isn't like American is a terrorist. Like anyone of like the Muslim community or of the even if you're like there. Oh, there was this one video I saw and it made me like angry at this woman. She was an American and she stopped these, I think they were YouTubers or something. I didn't read into it, but I was like, oh my god, this one is an absolute bitch. I'm sorry, but like that's the way it was. And it infuriated me that she was like, oh, you guys are terrorists, go back, we don't want you in this country and all this. And I know Americans, you can't be like that. Trust me, everybody can be like that. To be honest, I back in the day when I was younger, I hated Polish people. But that was that. Now I was like, what the hell was I thinking back then? Seriously, what was I thinking back then? Why could I hate people? Because, like, what's the point? Now, to be honest, I don't hate anybody really. Well, I hate people. That sounds weird. I hate people. God damn it, I hate people. No, there is people I dislike, but they're not. I don't dislike them because of where they're from, what they are, who they are. Or I literally hate them because I don't like these people, and because they did. I can't go into that. It's just, yeah. I just don't like them people. Oh god, I need to put the pipe in. But yeah. And this, you guys obviously know about Trump. He's gone on a mad AWOL spree, and if he ever becomes president, I think everyone is literally gonna. People should leave the US because he's going to start World War bloody fucking 3, and I'm 100% serious about that. He will start a world war because that's all he wants to do, and everything's about him. I know you'll get. I'll probably get comments from Americans like, oh my god, Trump is like the best thing that's ever going to happen to the US. No, he's going to be the worst thing that ever happens to the US. I'm sorry, but he is. Yeah, some of his points could be good, but the thing about the Mexican wall thing, that's just outlandish and completely racist and bigotry. What, I don't even know what bigotry means, but it's just stupid. And that man, I'm sorry, but he's stupid. He thinks he has all the power in the world, and he's just not. He's just dumb. He's just dumb. And he's got his fake hair, and he sits there, and he's just. I'm so glad loads of people hate him, and I hope, like, someone, at least anybody, be it Clinton, runs, because there's no way I want Trump, to be honest, getting near that White House, because that could mean bad. He's a place over in Ireland. Do you know that? He's a golf club. He bought a golf club. And I don't know, something was happening with the golf club, like he might not like it because if he or something, I don't know, sponsors will pull out or so, I don't know. But he bought a golf club in Ireland, and to be honest, I don't care. I've never been to the golf club. I don't really care, because if I went there, you know, it's in Ireland. He doesn't go there. He just owns it. But yeah, I think he did a good job on it, to be honest, or whoever did the good job on it. I'm not sure if he still owns it. He probably doesn't. But he's racist. He's just rude in general. When I say rude, I mean he'd call you like if you were like obese or overweight. Just like if you just like no, even if you just had like a beer belly. If you like, well, obviously, if you had like obviously, let me just go back. Hang on, let's start up again. If you were like overweight, he would just say it straight to you. He'd be like, "Oh my god, you're fat," and I've seen some things where he's like, he tells people to get out because they're fat, and people are angry at him, and I'd be angry at him if he called me fat, and he probably would if he ever met me. I'm not, generally speaking, I'm not fat, to be honest. But I'm, you could say average, like, because nobody's perfect, obviously, and then bodybuilders, I can't stand them. Even though I was working out a while, and people that go to the gym 24/7, I can't stand them either, because yep, I think they're just insane. Why would you spend your life like making yourself look like the Incredible Hulk? No offense, the Incredible Hulk can do what he wants, but I wouldn't, to be honest. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't go to the gym. I would go to the gym, like, to keep myself fit, like, but not to like look like a bloody starved orangutan. Yeah, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna sell this load, and then I'll call it the end of the episode. Yes, this has been probably a controversial. See, everything sounds weird in my head now. It's been a fairly controversial episode, and I'd like to hear your opinions on everything I've said. And be it like where you're from and what your views are about religion, or where you're from, what's your view on about like, bloody hell, did you hear about Ireland? If you're not from Ireland, you know that we probably have a government by now, but we didn't have a government for ages. Well, we had not a government, we didn't have, no, yeah, we didn't have a government, yeah. Wait, hang on, what's Sugar Beat on? Which really was stupid, because politicians, two politician team people, groups, didn't want to get together because they knew they were both going to fuck up the country again. Which is probably true, because our government seems to be doing nothing right at the moment. And these water charges, to be honest, everyone has water charges. In France, I have an aunt that lives in France, and she said she always pays for water. And where we live now, always paid for water. Everyone around here's always paid for water. But where we used to live, down in Cork, we never used to pay for water. God damn it, why are you side tipping? You're side tipping all on the floor. Alright. Oh, wooden wool. We have a wooden wool sale point. Let me just hit the save button. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like rating, comment and subscribe. Make sure you share this video with your friends. And if you're liking White Oak Farm, leave me some suggestions on other kind of small maps that will be interesting to play on. If you're a map maker out there and you're making a small map, contact me. Comment down below saying I'd like you to test out my map, or could you have a look at this map? I think my friend made it, or something like that. Yeah, I will. And hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Oh, and I will continue with that beet harvest off camera. And yeah.